Hi everyone, Tracy here from Mini Scenes again. I'm just on a break while some resin cures, and I picked up a message asking me how I would normally finish off something like a coaster. And I thought, well, I've got one that needs doing, so why not do it now? And what they were asking about was the edging and what about little sort of feet for it. Because you invariably end up with a bit of a lip on the back unless you make it very thick and dome it off, which with this large coaster for the centre of a dining table over Christmas I didn't really want to do. Now this, the making of this is on another video, so you can look that up as and when I get a chance to upload it. However, it is largely just clear epoxy resin using my usual 1-to-1 resin and hardener from Union Jack Arts, and then I've used a lot of glitter from Glitter Stella. This one's called Jack Frost. I then put a little bit of a sort of a sparkle alcohol ink in the back, but other than that, that's all this is. It's really simple one. I put the glitters around the edge first and a blob in the middle of the mould, and then I just poured resin in between and it just did its own thing. So this is the side that's going to be the top, and it was the bottom when it was in the mould, but this has got the nicest edge for being the top. So this is all you do, and I will probably speed this up once I get going, so you don't have to watch me go painfully slowly around it. This pen it's just a nice chisel tip silver pen. In fact, it arrived in the post 5 minutes ago because I can't find my old one. This one's silver. They do them in silver, gold, bronze and so on. I did try the Krylon ones, which are about twice the price of this one. Yes, very good, but for what I'm using it for, I'm not convinced it's worth twice the price. So I'm trying this one. This is the first time I've used this brand. And literally all you do, and this is why you want a chisel tip pen, is you do that all the way around. That couldn't be simpler, could it? I'll put you a link for these pens in the description below. I'll shut up now because I'm going to speed this up for you. Right then, as you can see, I've been all the way around, and as you can see, I've also got the paint on my silicone mat, but because it's silicone, it comes right off. Now, so we've got a nice silvery edge. I think that looks pretty good. Now, what we will want to do, just to get this to finish off properly, is go around this edge. So I'm tipping my pen up, so it's at a bit of an angle. Probably 45 degrees to the mat, the coaster, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just running around the edges. That just makes it, tipping it at that angle just means that you can get a nice thin line around the edge that's even, doesn't really even need a very steady hand. Dead easy, and that's giving you that nice it's going to take a while to dry, nice edge. Okay, gone a little bit wider there because I tipped it in further. That's quite nice actually. Let's do that. You can see how it varies just by the angle of your pen. As long as you're consistent all the way around, which I haven't been at this point, so I will go back round, you'll get a nice effect. Basically, the angle you hold your pen at dictates how wide this border ends up being. Yeah, I quite like the slightly wider actually, so let's go with it. There we are. That's it. Then if you want to deal with the fact that you've got this slightly raised back. I'm going to lift it using this because this paint's still wet. What you can do is get some of these little rubber feet. These again were cheap off eBay. I'll put links below. Self-adhesive, so you can just stick them on. One this big, I think I'm going to put 6. Try to get them fairly evenly spaced out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, maybe 7. Let's go for 7. And be as fussy or not fussy as you like as to where these go. That one's taken the backing with it. There we go. Because this is a kind of crazy wonky shape, it's meant to be a geode, I think, then it doesn't matter how evenly you space them. So I hope you can see that. And what you end up with is a bit where I've taken the silver off there. You can always go around for a second time if you want to be really fussy with silver. I might do later. But there you go. Still using this to pick it up because it is. This is an oil-based paint or some sort of a, you know, it's good for on glass and all sorts of things. So it is something that's going to take a little while to dry. So I'm handling it carefully. But I think you can see that finishes off that very nicely. There you go. I hope that answers the question. Thank you for subscribing, everyone who has. Those who haven't yet, please do. It helps my channel to grow and I really do appreciate it. All you do is you click the little subscribe button below, and if you also hit the bell, that's it's all down here, then that will notify you when I have a new video up. And I am going to be quite prolific over the next few weeks because I've got quite a lot of jobs to do. So I look forward to seeing you all again. Enjoy your crafting.